Hello, back again, ready to show you guys another recent acquisition. Just came in the mail today. Now, two separate lots here. One set of coins is definitely more my style than the other, but I could argue that the the one that isn't typically my style, was quite possibly the better purchase because, well, you'll see here in a second. So, what did we get? What did we get? I'm glad you asked. So, the first lot, the one that's my style, we'll do that first. Now, this lot, to most of you stackers out there, is going to make a lot more sense. All right. Here's a 1949 D quarter. Oh, yes. Very sweet. $4.50. Yay. You might be saying to yourself, but Josh, that's less than the melt price. Well, you wouldn't be wrong. This one's a 53, and silly me, it's an S. Let's go ahead and write that down. 1953 S US 0.25. Bam. There you go, guys. A 1953 S quarter for $4.50. Yay. And this one, a 1936 Walker half. That's pretty freaking worn. But you'd still see the date. So, works for me. There's a nice ding there, too. All right. $half, $9. All right. Can't complain. Here's a 40% clad silver half from 1968. It's from the Denver Mint. Always exciting to see the different mint marks. Brings joy to my heart. The old heraldic eagle is displayed proudly on the reverse of this coin. It brings joy to all our hearts and lightens our minds and moods. It's a very nice design. So nice they used it twice. $3.68 for a 40% coin that you probably have trouble moving later. Here's an 80% Canadian coin that I also didn't write the date on. Now let's get the date here. This is a 62? 52. Am I seeing that right? Boy, some of these Canadian dates are hard to read. I think that's a 62. It can't be a 52 because her dad was king then. So 1962. .25. No mint mark. Canada Dry. Or Canadian Mist. I'm a Molson Ice guy myself. All right, here we go. Young Hen, Elizabeth II. Very exciting. Caribou on the back. How are you? Now, when I initially figured this lot, I took both lots and I just figured out by ASW what I paid per coin. But that wasn't fair because this lot I got cheap and the other lot is full of numismatic coins. So it really bumped the price up, okay? You'll see that here in a second. So this is what I actually paid for this coin. If I combine the two lots, it actually makes the other lot look a lot better than it was from a silver standpoint. So I didn't want to do that. So I took the time to split it into two separate lots. All right, and here is a lovely 1942 no dot, according to the people at NGC, I don't know anything about these things. 1 rupee from India. And you'll see old Jorge the Sixth chillaxing on the front of the coin. He is the King and Emperor of India. And it's got a very interesting edge on this. If you ever get a hold of one, actually, I almost wish I hadn't put it in the flip so I could show it to you. The inside of the edge has like some very interesting reading. It's very ornate. It would be very hard to fake this coin. This one's a pretty decent shape, actually. Don't let it fool you. And not especially valuable. 50%, fine. But, you know, a little more silver than a quarter. And, you know, more silver than that 40% clad half. About the same size. But, you know, it's 50%. So, yeah. And we paid $4.68, which, if you remember on the quarters, was really close. Because it's very close in ASW. I calculated by ASW, so that's not a shocker. Now, we've gotten through those. Let's look at my numismatic. It'll either be a failure in your eyes or a complete success. I am not displeased with this purchase. So, altogether, I paid $65 for all these coins. But like I said, they were in 2 separate lots. Here's the second lot. All right, this is, as you guys know, I have a major freaking boner for fish scales. I don't know why, but they're cool. So for $2.22, guys, I got an $18.99 fish scale. Probably very fine. Got some nicks on it, though. But this is not the coin I bought this lot for, believe it or not. You'll see. This one's in a bit rougher shape, 1892. Very readable, though. Very much same price, because, again, I calculated by ASW. This coin's in nicer shape. But it looks like it might have been cleaned. I don't really see any rough scratches on it, though. So it might be salvageable. 1901, so not exactly the key date of the series, but it's a nice little coin. But again, not the coin I bought this lot for. This is one of the coins I bought the lot for. So this is a 1910. You're going to know something real quick. First of all, these Edward VII coins wear horribly. This one is in really good shape for an Edward VII coin. And, I mean, I can actually see details like his freaking beard, which is just amazing. And look at that reverse. So, 443, double melt on all this stuff. More than double melt. So I got the first lot under melt. All this stuff is about double melt. A little more than that, actually. But this is a nice looking coin. Do you see that? Are you looking at what I'm looking? Now, if you go by the book, any one of these coins I'm about to show you paid for this whole lot. All right, this one's not so nice. It's a 1913 sterling silver Canadian 10-cent coin with George V on it. And it is, unfortunately, the small leaf. Now, if this had been a large leaf, we would have actually been in really good shape, right? Because that would have been the money, honey. That would have been the money. But, as luck would have it, it's just a fine example of a well-circulated, but not slick, 1913 Canadian 10-cent coin. Now this is a bit of a looker here. 1919. Again, though, it's just, maybe fine. Nothing spectacular. But you know, these George V coins don't wear well either. So imagine my shock when I found this. This thing still has luster on it, guys. 1920. Now, unfortunately, it's not the 1921. If this were the 1921, we'd be singing and dancing and throwing. But this thing is minty, or AU. At least extra fine. At least extra fine. And I don't know. I think it's a little higher than extra fine. Let me see if I can get a good shot. These coins do not. Look at this. Okay, you see the difference? Can you see that? I know this coin's smaller, but these things wear quick. Anyway, check it out. The next coin. If you like that one, you're gonna love this one. These are fish scales, by the way. 80% fish scales. This is a sterling fish scale that's in immaculate condition. Are you seeing these coins, guys? These coins paid for that lot. If I were to sell these coins, I'm telling you. So yeah, I paid double melt. Little ding right there. Hopefully that counts as a bag mark and it's not enough damage to disqualify it, but either way, I don't care. It's freaking beautiful. You guys seeing these things? Very nice coins, guys. Okay. At least worth double melt to me. This one, actually, this is a great way to show you guys how awesome that 1910 dime is. See the difference? A little bag mark there by the nose. But you can see the difference in these coins. And this one isn't exactly well worn. Just, an average circulated fish scale from 1906. And this one's in nice shape. 1912 dime. So, yeah. See the large leaves? There's something I can teach you guys. Okay, so let's go back to that 1913. Where's it? Ah, there it is. So, the reason I know it's small leaf variety is because you can look at it as compared to this 1912. Okay, so what happened was they changed the design this year. Okay? But some of the coins are minted with the old reverse. Do you see the difference between the two? The leaves are much larger on this example. And this is the small leaf example. The crown's also slightly different. Had this coin had this reverse, it's not an amazing shape, so it wouldn't have been, but it would have been worth more than I paid for all of this. Anyway, there you go. So there's your lesson: large leaf versus small leaf. You can really see the difference there, right? Okay, and then our last coin in this lot, and then I'll get out of your hair here. Not in great shape. It's a 1920 dime. Now, the 1921 10-cent coin is not nearly as valuable as the 1921 5-cent coin. Also, another great way to show you the luster on this 1920 here, and show you how little wear and tear it has on it. But the 10-cent piece from 1921 isn't spectacular at all, but the 5-cent coin, if you find a 5-cent 1921 fish scale, you really got something. Okay? All right, so we've already learned a few key dates and wonderful coins. We got to see some more Queen Vic stuff. Her young head, even though the contemporary coins in the other denominations show her raggedy and old, for some reason on that 5-cent coin they kept her young. All right, guys, have an amazing day. I hope you find all the knick-knack, paddywhacks, and collectibles of your dreams while you're awake. Do like, do subscribe if you found any enjoyment out of this video, and leave comments. I like comments. Thank you. Bye.